Hey folks, good morning and happy July 2nd. It's been a while since I've done a video, a couple weeks, so I thought it's time to give you a little bit of an update. I've got several items on my list that I want to share with you this morning. First and foremost, I just want to let you all know that we had a monitoring site visit by the Rehab Services Administration, RSA, the second week of June, and it was really a financial monitoring visit. The fiscal unit chief and our budget analyst from the federal government came down and spent 3 days with us, and it was actually a very good visit. They were extremely helpful. There's some requests that we've had pending that they have approved. They've been working with us. It was just a great visit, and I want to thank all the financial folks who were involved, from Jimmy Wilson, Minerva Nixon, Thurcia, Peggy Terrell, Crystal Barkley, all the folks that helped, as well as our friends over at DHS, certainly Lynn Valinga and Bill Cisick. They just did a great job. It was a successful monitoring visit. Second, good news. As some of you have heard me talk about in the past, we've been working with the Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities over the past year to develop agreements with them that would allow us to jointly serve individuals who have severe and persistent mental illness, as well as individuals who have a developmental disability. And I'm happy to announce that we have executed an agreement with Commissioner Frank Berry, the Commissioner of DBHDD, on the behavioral health side, effective July 1, in which they are actually going to use some of their state money to help us fund 14 CRC positions that will have a particular focus on severe and persistent mental illness. And the goal is to move 720 individuals from day programs in DBHDD and into supported employment over the next year. And we are almost at the point of executing a second agreement with Commissioner Berry in the world of developmental disabilities. And that agreement, same thing, they are going to be very kind enough to give us some of their state money for this coming year starting July 1, in which we will be able to fund, I think it's 12 positions of CRC counselors across the state who will have a particular focus and emphasis on developmental disabilities, as well as some benefit navigators and a project coordinator. And the goal there is to move, I think it's between 30 and 120 individuals with significant developmental disabilities out of day programs and into supported employment. So that's great news. I want to thank the folks at DBHDD. They've been really good to work with, and so it's a good thing. Third, I want to tell you about a campaign that we want to start around customer service in GVRA. And as you all know, we have a really good constituent services department led by Tangi Teague. Great folks working for Tangi to really handle customer complaints. And they've done a great job working with the field staff, great job working with all the programs in terms of trying to resolve issues and complaints that our customers have as quickly as possible, and in a way that's still within policy but satisfactory to our consumers. So we decided what we wanted to do is implement a single phone number for folks to call. That is now active, and the number is 1-844-367-4872. You can also say it as 1-844-4-GVRA, F-O-R-GVRA. That's the 1-800. That's now live for anybody, and it's basically a customer care number. So you're going to be seeing some cups, some pens, some collateral material, notepads, even business cards that we can begin to give to the people we serve, so that should they have a concern or a question, they have a single number to call. So a big thanks to our communications department and constituent services for working on that. We're real excited about the rollout of that. And then the last two things I want to talk about are really some hopefully good news for all of you. First and foremost, as you all know, we had decided a year ago to eliminate comp time, and I'm happy to announce that as of yesterday, July 1, 2015, we're actually going to reinstate comp time. and this is primarily for people who aren't eligible to earn overtime. And so they will be eligible to earn comp time up to 120 hours. And so any of those staff who we would consider exempt staff who ended last fiscal year, June 30th, with some comp time sitting in their comp time balance, they will be able to roll that forward and continue to earn up to 120 hours of comp time throughout the rest of this new year. And then secondly, and probably hopefully more exciting, is we were very fortunate in this past legislative session. Once again, the legislature and the governor have approved some additional state funds to allow us to give some pay increases for folks. The requirements on this coming year's pay increase, number one, will be that it should be based on performance and merit. So what we're going to do is we are asking all supervisors to complete all of their performance, their PMFs, or the IPPs as we now call them, on every single staff person in all of our programs where we have state funding. And based on the overall score that you receive on your IPP for the past year, for 2015, if you have at least an overall score of a 3, a 4, or a 5, you will receive a pay increase retroactive to yesterday, July 1, 2015. Now, supervisors have until August 15th to complete their PMFs, get them reviewed, get them approved, and then the pay increases will still be retroactive to July 1. For those of you in DAS who don't receive state funds, we're going to ask Social Security Administration to allow us to do the same thing for you, that we would be able to grant you a pay increase based on your performance evaluation for last year. And for those of you at GIB, we've talked with GIB about, since again they don't receive any state funds, about being able to look at doing increases based upon the performance financially for GIB. So that's some good news. The second part of the pay increases is that you all know that last year we began to target certain job classifications, critical job classifications, and began to implement a pay matrix system for those classifications. Our goal this year is also to complete all the job classifications and move towards some kind of pay matrix for every job classification. So for those of you who didn't get an increase last year due to the fact that we never got to your particular job class, our goal is that we will get to your job class this year, and you will get a raise also based upon how you fit according to that pay matrix. So that's some great news. We will be sending out a much more detailed memorandum to all employees and all staff as probably within the next week, so you'll get a little more information about that. But I want to give you some good news now that we're in July and into the new state fiscal year. So those are my points for today. I know this is a little longer video than normal. And let me end by wishing all of you a happy July 4th. I hope you enjoy the holiday tomorrow and have a great weekend. Spend time with family if you have that. Just relax. Do a cookout. Do whatever makes sense as we honor our independence as a country. Thank you and have a great weekend.